Late model invasion. Got Benny Butcher back in the car after his big dump last meeting. He's gone for white this time, hoping he's going to be a little bit luckier than his black one.
Event of the night, and it is a temperature of very nice. There you go. So I reckon 26.5.
It doesn't look like we're going to get hit with this rain, because we got this and then one more race and that's the night done. It's going to be a very early night.
Perth observations. Where are we?
It's only about 7:45.
27.
Yeah, 7:45. And we're nearly done already. Right, the lights are out and we're going to go green.
From the north.
We had Ashland faces earlier.
Well, I told you, you
27.6 out of Garden Island. At Garden Island.
You opened your wallet, Jason.
Yeah, that's right,
Ashland,
of course.
mate.
Silly man. I don't know what Jason's done wrong here. He's confident tonight. You mean every night?
Right, here's Ben
Turn it up.
Ben Ruff.
I think he got absolutely punted off the start. I didn't see it.
Of the 67th car of Luke Hughes. Bad luck, Luke. But he's okay, that's the main thing. He's up high there, the second back row. And he just slammed Tall Tom.
Oh.
He ran the back of Tall Tom.
He got punted by Tom Hooper.
And
if I was ever a race car driver, that would be my luck.
yeah,
This year, not even the start line. You might even just take exit stage right here, the car as well. Just heading back here, but I think the gas man might be ushering in a different direction.
yeah.
So send them to the infield track, the old solo track of this Perth Motorplex.
Yeah. We've got the Swedish boys here tonight that were racing a Pidgeot last week. They are enjoying the Speedway. I sent Sir Ollie Olsen a email of him winning the world final at Wembley Stadium when I was there one year. 100,000 people were at the stadium, and he wrote to me a really lovely letter today, and he said he doesn't, well, he misses racing now, but of course he's the man that now runs the World Speedway Championship, and he was knighted, I think about 10 years ago for his in Denmark, and still a very valuable part of the world of Speedway, and he sends all his wishes to the West Australian people. And Anders Mincinek, who was the 1974 world champion, also sends his wishes to people who can remember when he was a resident rider in Claremont, and all those years ago. So
He stayed at your house too?
yes, he did. And he was a great racer, man, was he? I was at the Aldgey Stadium in Gothenburg in Sweden when he won that world title. And I'd done the deal with him before he'd won the world crown. I went to him and said, Anders, I suppose you don't want to ride with me anymore. And he said, mate, he said, I gave you my word. How was that? So he came here and rode, and then went on to be, he led the British League averages over 10 years, over something like 11.5 out of a possible 12. So he was a superstar. So here we are now behind the John Day Starting Youth, the statewide towing services team on the job.
Really awkward spot where the 67 is trying to get the car on the tow hook.
Probably left it in gear. It's always a bit difficult to move those cars if they stay in gear.
Keeps the track nice and fresh anyway when they run the infield circuit there. So Benny Butcher with the real brand new spanking livery on the 42 car, brand new chassis tonight after junking that one on New Year's night. Leads from Keane. Good to see Ray Lennon's car number 12. He got that repaired, the Cinepec entry that hit the wall up there in turn number 1 last night.
You know another thing too, Matt, when Carl says, I might be home by, he's going to Busselton tonight, he said, I might be home about 9 o'clock or just after. And I said, no worries, you'll be.
We'll be right here.
We gave him the commentator's curse.
If we left now, you'd get there by 10.
Yeah, we'll be 10. Well, that'll be okay. You might be able to buy him a copy tomorrow when he drops into your bank. deathly silence. He's on holiday, isn't he?
No,
he's there. Oh, big day tomorrow morning. All the money gets paid from all the trots on the other weekend.
No, I took it all. All $70.40 from the trifecta.
So come on, let's swap a few chips with you. So 67 car now going back.
Now they got it.
Road, do you?
Sorry, what's that?
I said, do you go Intel Road?
Yes. And then you don't turn left until you get to Bunbury.
Right.
That's 52 k's.
Alright, let's get back to the action. We're going to go green next time back.
The unfortunate funeral out here in Baird, and to the Baird family we send our condolences. A wonderful Speedway worker in the Midwest and right throughout the wonderful state of Western Australia.
Right, who's going to win this?
Well,
Michael Caine?
Well, Ben Van Wright. I think Ben Van Wright, if he keeps his cool,
Yeah.
he's got a good chance of winning. But Benny Butcher, he's a smart little driver, but maybe not the experience required for them to continue. We'll see what happens anyway. Right. As we go, Reeds are singing on their way for the second time, a complete restart.
Wow, this has been a night of great saves.
Absolutely.
So,
That was
anyway,
nuts.
that's their own fault. Unfortunately, we might have a couple more casualties.
Yeah. Well, Keane will be pushed off. He'll be keen to get a restart. So an ounce of luck's worth a fortune. They've only completed one lap. They have 19 laps left to go. Landringham was, to count himself unlucky, he spun the track. Of course, this is when a driver with throttle control can learn all about what his trade is all about. It's such a big thing. Here we are, the replay. Right, here's the first spin. Here it is, coming up on the super screen. It's watching. It's Landringham going around, but brilliant driving the up. We've seen some miraculous misses tonight, and now the second spin.
Vince Rosenthal it was who
Vince
just missed it.
Rosenthal?
Yep.
Yeah. So here's the second, no, it's not.
Never expect one of the Keane boys to have a spin. That's exactly what happened.
Fabulous speaking here so far.
And looks like we're going to have another full restart.
See tonight enjoying the Speedway as usual. The businessman from Wangara. Kevin Reeser being pushed on. Ben Van Wright's got to do it all again. Now, this I said, the only thing beats Benny Butcher is the experience of Ben.
Looks like they're having a problem getting Jamie Landrigan going again.
Good start.
They got him fired. He's back.
Thank you of Tony Landrigan. Tony is a great Speedway man. 0.3 seconds behind.
Wow,
Troy
that
Lawson.
took them a century and a half to throw that
now has
caution.
to come up against the man who's a hell of a racer in second place at Tall Tom.
Yeah, sorry to jump in, but yeah, some components have come off that car that's right in front of the John Day Utes as we speak, and he's ridden the wall, and yeah, he's out of the car and out of the race, obviously. Can't quite see what it is, but
There's Tommy Hooper, he's coming to the wall a few times.
This bunches the field up, and Troy Lawson.
Car's looking pretty alright though.
Yeah, it has.
Doesn't look like anything's bent on the Tom Hooper car. But what a race!
So, as they roll round into
Two dominant
the
cars
back
all night have
straight,
pulled out, and Ben Van Wright.
it'll be
And-
a really interesting
Ben
restart
Butcher.
because you've now got Troy Lawson back.
So
at
Troy
the
Lawson's
back.
in first.
Tommy Hooper, whilst chasing
Tom-
hard, weren't making any ground. In fact, the margin was getting bigger
Butter's
and
in
bigger.
second.
So we'll just
And,
see what
we've got
can
Tommy
happen
Hooper
here
in
in the
third.
last remaining 5 laps of this feature race, and then we're here for the big one, the decider of the DeCandelo Steel City.
I can't
Late
even
Model
tell you who's in
Nationals.
fourth.
And we will have a 30-lap feature race to take us out here on your Super Sunday. Back to work tomorrow. Silverine, it's up to the 14th of Jan. How quickly time flies. Enjoy while we can.
Right, so they've got to get the forklift out to take him off the track.
Got Michael King here with me. Michael, what actually happened there?
I was getting sick of running the bottom off a track, so I thought I'd get on top and have a good crack at it. But coming out of 4 there, something's just broke and just went straight in the wall. So I noticed that the drive line disassembled, so I'm not sure whether we jumped the drive line because it went pretty hard just before I hit the wall. So yeah, that's a shame because I was having a good fun just then.
I think that might have been what was on the track that's just been picked up, so yeah, obviously nowhere to go.
Yeah, well, we'll fix it up and go again. I just like to thank all my sponsors, King Drive Training, King Grip Race Gear, P1 Performance Race Gear, and just all my crew for helping us out tonight. We've got it going rolling pretty good, but it's really unfortunate.
Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Well, tell you what, Jason, good to see young Troy Lawson out in front. He's won feature race in a couple of seconds so far this year.
Yeah, he has, and it's amazing the driver in second place, Tom Payette, how well he's going. Got to remember, he hasn't been in one of these before until last night.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, you're right.
The super screen here is Tommy Hooper. He rode the wall all the way through turns 3 and 4 and into the main straight to straighten himself out. Third place.
Alrighty, the officials have their finger out. We got one more to go till we get back to the green.
I think Troy Lawson should be able to hang on to Tom.
Yes, I hope you're right because he's such a good driver. I'm absolutely wrapped about Buddha, young Tom Payette. What a talent he is.
Absolutely, like as I said, well, he's raced wingless and he's raced speed cars, and he's popped into one of these things, and he's up there in second place in the feature race.
So, here we go. About to get on their way.
Tom Budapayet came second, and Tommy Hooper came in third. With JK, he didn't even show up tonight. Yeah, weirdly, Jason Kendrick didn't even show up in the pits at all tonight.
So
I think he was just running his 360 last night for a shakedown. He's not actually running tonight at all.
And it's over to you, mate.
Thank you, Colin.
Alright,
360 title coming
that
up
360's run and done. So we'll be back shortly for the late models final.
They're starting to get used to this winning feeling, isn't it? The black and yellow RBH mechanical number